All right. Hey, everybody. I am sharing this in the group. So if you're coming in, say hello. Let's see. Okay, I am here. Hello, everybody. Yes, if you are around, stop in and say hi. Even if you're just passing through, no particular topic. It's just checking in and chat. Kind of a makeup for yesterday. Um, I was gonna do the Let's Talk Autism, but I had to skedaddle because DeAndre wasn't feeling it yesterday. But I want to do a quick check in and chat. So if you're around, come on in, say hello. I am on Facebook. If you are viewing through one of the Facebook groups, our groups, make sure you click on the video. That'll bring you to our live chat because I'm actually on the main page. Stop on in, say hi. Let me know how you doing. How you feeling? What you got up for today? What you got up for the week? Any plans for the upcoming weekend? What did you do last weekend? All of that good stuff. I'm also on TikTok, so if you are around TikTok, come on in, stop on in and say hello. I just will see if Teresa can make it in. Mr. Charles, oh, there's Teresa. How are you today? I'm going to put the link to come up in the chat. So if anybody wants to come up here on the panel with me, feel free. You are more than welcome. Again, this is just open discussion, no particular topic, just seeing how you guys are doing and what you're up to. I was going to do this. Oh, Teresa says, doing good. Awesome. Awesome. How's David doing? I'm going to try to do it a little earlier, but I had took a nap. Hey, Teresa, how are you?
Good.
Good. Good. Yeah, I was going to do it a little earlier. I had took a nap. Felt good. Let's see. Hey, Chakindria. Hello. I asked this last night, but you had to leave. My son is 2.5, and his behaviors have been increasing. I'm wondering if you have any suggestions on how to help relax and keep him calm. First thing I always ask is is he doing any type of therapy to help with his behaviors? I know the only suggestion personally that I can give, what I had done with DeAndre, he went through ABA and that helped a lot with certain behaviors he had. Now he's like 19. So depending, he doesn't too much act out. But when he does, I try to make him go sit down in his own space, which is his room, and take a breather. Um, Teresa, you have any suggestions? What do you do for David?
Oh my gosh. I just have him go to his room and just like calm down, or have him get on his games and he just calms right down.
Mm-hmm.
I let him be in his
Sometimes,
space and I stay in my space.
yeah. Sometimes, especially if he has like ADHD, my son has ADHD.
Yeah, so does
Um,
mine.
Sometimes you have to give them a little more space, to kind of get that energy out. So, like, taking them outside and things like that to help them calm down. But ABA has helped us a lot with that. He is nonverbal and he's in occupational and speech therapy. He is on the waiting list for ABA. Okay. Okay.
Cause
So,
I,
yeah.
cause I remember when David was little, and we had him in therapy and all that because we were trying to get the diagnosis of ADHD and all that, and he would have some full blown meltdowns
Hmm.
where he would be hitting other people, and then I lose my cool, and that's where I have to call my mom in to come in and help. And we just like, she would just give him like big old tight squeezes so he can calm down, because that's what we
Okay.
did.
Well, when he hit, would they try to or would you try to redirect them?
We would redirect him and tell him, no hitting, you're hurting mommy. You don't want mommy hurt, do you? Because that's what
Hmm.
my mom would say
I
in
know
her
they
calm
have the
voices.
safe hands, teaching them how to use safe hands.
Well, because
When,
he was also deaf
okay.
in one ear, and so trying to communicate with him being nonverbal, and my mom would just give him a big old bear hug.
Okay. Chakendria, look up something about safe hands. Now, DeAndre never had the behavior of hitting, but I've seen a couple of parents through social media where they use that technique. If your child is hitting and things like that, they use the um, safe hands method. And I see it's working out for, the ones that are using it. So I would, at least look it up.
I use that stuff when we're at church and all that, using safe hands and all that.
Okay.
With
Hi,
because
Mr. Charles.
we have other kids that are on the autism spectrum at church too. So
Okay.
I would tell them safe hands and all that, and they would just go like this.
Yeah.
Hi, Nita and Teresa and everybody.
How are
Hello,
you
Mr.
doing
Charles.
today?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
Pretty good. So I had to log off early yesterday. DeAndre was in a transition meltdown mode. He had spent like 4 days with his dad and was having a ball. They had went everywhere. He was continuing his celebration for his birthday. So when he got home here, he wasn't too happy. So it just, oh my God. He was back and forth, and I just had to let him have it. I was like, oh goodness. So he wanted to go back with daddy. It was daddy's house, daddy's house, daddy's house, daddy's house. I mean, it was like, okay, I understand, but you have to stay home. But
Yeah.
yeah, I had to log out of here for that. Um,
Well, that's understood.
Kendra says, "Thank you. That was helpful. I will look it up. I truly appreciate it, and have a blessed day." Mr. Charles, would you have any input about her? She has a nonverbal son that is having behaviors, and she's looking for advice on what she can do to help calm him down.
Yeah. And, because I always was verbal, I'm not sure. It depends, of course, a lot of kids who are nonverbal can understand what other people are saying to them, but the problem is because they can't respond, you can't, get whether you're getting through to them or not, other than by watching whether it changes anything.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I leave it to others who have more experience dealing with nonverbal kids.
Okay.
Does he use a does her child use a like an AAC device or any kind of communication board, so where he can get what he wants to get out using his words?
Let's see if she'll answer that. Hi, AJ. How are you?
Hi, AJ.
Hope everything is doing good, or everyone is doing well. Let me see if this. Um. Yeah. Okay. I put the followers and see. So once again, I am live streaming through Facebook, our main page. So if you are in one of the groups and are seeing this video and you'd like to say hello, make sure you click on the actual video. That'll bring you to the main stream here, and we can see your comment if you like to say hello. And I also know some of you may just be passing through, and that's quite okay. But while you're here, make sure you show some love. Um, show some love. Hit that love button for me. I'd appreciate it. No particular topic. This is just open discussion, just to check in and chat, see how everybody's doing today, and kind of a makeup for yesterday because I had to log off real quickly.
Yeah.
Chikendria, if you're still here, does he use an AAC device? Teresa would like to know.
Because David also wraps himself when he starts getting frustrated and all that. He wraps himself in a blanket.
I'll be back just a minute.
Because that's what David does. He wraps himself in a blanket.
So that calms him down.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like really like heavy blankets.
Okay, so he uses the weighted blankets to help
Yeah.
soothe. Okay. Okay. And she probably left. Um she probably left. But yeah, I would definitely seek therapy that'll help behavioral, any type of behavioral therapy to help with that.
Yeah, because I know here ABA is a wait list.
Yeah, I hear that so much in a lot of places. Now it was when I first got DeAndre in, it was very, we were in like that. But now that he's older, I tried to get him in, and a lot of times they want, if they're older, he would have had to already been a client within their system where they can get them in, or else there is a type of waiting list. And I would rather him do at this age, rather him do center base ABA therapy. But yeah, I hear that a lot. And things like right now, it's only getting worse because there's a lack of therapists. Thank you for the love, you guys. Um, so yeah, so many are having uh those those issues. But now I was thinking it would be great for him to get back in, but not now. This summer, he's really doing good. He's got a job. I don't know if you guys seen the post, but
I
he
did.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
he got a little summer job. They when I dropped them off today, they're doing tie-dye shirts. So they're creating artwork on the tie-dyes, doing their tie-dye artwork.
Didn't he do
Uh,
that last year?
well, he did that in class. That was one of their class projects that he got to take home.
It was one of the things my sister used to do. She was a very talented artist, but I for years had a tie dye T-shirt that she made, and finally it got too raggedy, and I had to get rid of it. But I kept it as long as I could.
Oh,
But
yeah. Yeah, DeAndre still has his too from what he did last school year. Last year when he first last summer it was. But yeah, he still has his too.
and before I had that tie dye shirt, I would have thought tie dye meant like when at the end of a race, the first two finishers cross the finish line at the same time and abruptly keel over.
Tie dye. Mr. Mr. Charles. Oh goodness gracious. Okay. Um so I want to mention to those of you who are not familiar, if you have an adult um loved one on the spectrum, or even I think they work with, well, I know they do with children 16 and up for the summer. If you're looking for them something to do, there are summer jobs available. I would recommend going through Michigan Rehabilitation Services. They can help find here in Michigan. I don't know. Do you know of any programs there for adults, Teresa, Mr. Charles?
I know
Yeah,
we do have adult programs like that gets them summer jobs, but you have to be qualified to do it, to be in their programs.
and I know Yale here in New Haven runs some things for autistic adults. I'm not sure about a program for finding them jobs. I'm not sure about that, but I know they do run some things for autistic adults.
Okay. Well, yeah, here, Michigan Rehabilitation Service, they take everyone, no matter what your ability is. And they find they matched DeAndre with, his peers. Um, Perfect setting for him. Not too many. I think it's like it might be like 8 to 10 of them that's working there
Like
together.
a minute here.
Okay. But yeah, perfect for, and if you're an adult, I would say go try Michigan Rehabilitation Services to see if they can find you a permanent job. But this is the second time of us working with them. The first time was he was 16. He got his first summer job and he had a job at Big Lots, if you guys remember that. I decided to give him a break from that last time, and then he started the summer program last year. So this year, I was hoping he got in the summer program at his school, but unfortunately, he didn't for the summer work program at the school. But he didn't make it through there, so I went ahead and went through Michigan Rehabilitation Services. So yeah, it's a great program. If they need something to do for the summer, um, perfect. Oh, I see. Hi, Cindy. How are you?
Hi, Cindy.
Hey, everybody on TikTok. Hope you guys are doing well. Not no particular topic, just to check in and chat. Thought I'd come on for a little bit, see how everybody's doing. Hope you guys are doing okay. Any upcoming plans for the weekend, you guys, Mr. Charles?
Let's see. This coming weekend, there's not really anything we were planning to do. End of August, Cindy and I are planning to drive up to Maine to visit my daughter.
Okay, Teresa, any upcoming plans?
Actually, yeah, we do. Actually, I got David into Vacation Bible School
Okay, well,
for
very
this
good,
whole week.
very good. We got Dirk Myers. How are you from
Hi, Dirk.
Port, Portsmouth, Ohio?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There are a lot of Portsmouths.
Welcome, Dirk. Glad to have you here.
He's
There's the
Just to
one
check
that's
in
rather
and chat.
There was one that was rather infamous with people in the Navy back in the day. Actually, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, although the prison is actually in Maine, it's in Kittery, Maine, but they always refer to it as the Portsmouth Naval Prison, as though it's in Portsmouth,
Portsmouth.
New Hampshire.
Oh,
But it's actually across the state line from New Hampshire, where it is. But it's been closed since 1974.
okay.
And they revamped the whole military prison system.
Mm-hmm.
I signed him up for that so he could interact with other kids his age and all that.
Well, that's good. Give them something to do.
Well, technically it's only for up to 8th grade, but they let me sign him up anyways.
Okay. Well, at least you got them in.
Yes.
At least you got them in. That's real good. Real good. Real good.
And he enjoys it.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good.
I let him do it, and I stay back and help out with the registration.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, as long as they're busy and doing something they enjoy, that's the beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing.
And we always have a doctor there, so on site.
Okay. So they
And
know about his condition and everything.
that's familiar with his seizures and all that.
Okay. How's he been doing with his seizures?
He's been doing good. He's been having them now when he eats dinner. He's been when he's having dinner and all that.
Really?
Yeah.
And you still really don't know what's triggering, just the
It's
headaches or something?
anything. It
Anything.
could be due to the heat. Well, we know that when he has a headache coming on, we know okay, he's gonna have a seizure.
Okay. So he makes a sign. Does he touch his head or?
He tells me, Mom, I'm having a headache.
Okay.
I was like, okay, let's sit down, let's relax, let's breathe in, breathe out,
Mm-hmm.
and then he goes into one.
Well, at least you know how to manage it. Um, Thanks for the love, you guys. I appreciate you. Um, from what is it, Rachel from West Africa, Ghana. Well, hello and welcome. Rachel, do you have a child on the spectrum?
I would think probably she must if she's in this group.
Well, she's on the page. I don't know if she's on
Yeah,
the group. We have some people come through, that don't have children. She might be on the spectrum herself, though.
that's true. That's a possibility. I should think of that. Yeah.
She said yes. Okay, so you do have a child on the spectrum. Well,
Yeah,
welcome.
Rachel.
This is just open discussion today. Call us, check in and chat, say hi. But if you have a question or anything you'd like to throw at the parents, feel free. Hello, everybody. If you're just passing through, make sure you show some love. Thank you for the love over here on TikTok. I appreciate you. Mama of two. Hello. Thank you. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. Yeah, so if you just pass, even if you're just passing through, make sure you hit the love button. I'd appreciate it. It helps us.
Won't forget the time when I somehow managed accidentally to hit the hate
Hit that
button.
mean button.
Yeah, hit the
Mr.
angry
Charles.
button. Yeah, which I, needless to say, had no intention of doing that, but somehow I must have accidentally hit it.
Well, I forgive you. I know you don't hate us.
No.
I've actually done that too.
Rachel says, I have a foster child, 7 years old, with autism. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, bless you. Bless you. Bless you. It's beautiful when I hear others who take in our babies. You know, it's beautiful. That is definitely beautiful. Is your child verbal, nonverbal, Rachel?
But then I get called out for it for accidentally pressing the mean button, the angry button. I get called out for it.
Did I call you out?
No, it was
Oh,
somebody else. Says, why
oh.
you hate? Why are you mad at my page? I was like, oops, I didn't mean it. I have to go back to that page and press the like the thumbs up or the heart button or the love button
Oh,
when I
okay.
meant to press it, but then it goes to. I was like, oops.
Okay, he's nonverbal. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, bless you. Yeah. Yeah, it's almost time for another cup of coffee. Another cup of coffee.
Gotta have your coffee, Nita.
Gotta have my coffee. Gotta have my coffee. Definitely.
I gotta have this.
Oh, you're addicted to Coke.
I gotta have my soda to wake me up.
Coca-Cola.
Yes, my Coca-Cola. I gotta have it to wake me up.
Okay. Yeah, my mother used to be addicted to Pepsi. I mean, everywhere in the house was Pepsi, Pepsi, Pepsi. She had to have one.
Yeah. That's my cola drink too. If I'm going to drink cola, but I
I
seldom
know.
drink soda pop anymore. Anyway,
Yeah, I'm like
I
that too.
mostly I drink water,
So,
water and coffee.
yeah, me too. But I have to have a flavored water. I take those flavor packs.
That's what I use. I
Yeah.
drink the Propel waters or Gatorade.
Okay.
I can't drink regular water because I get dehydrated too fast.
I really like coconut water. Um,
Oh, that is good.
mhm. I love it. Oh, you know what I got, Teresa?
What?
Mexican the coconut popsicles.
Oh, yes.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I got some. They're pretty good, and they
They
got real coconut in them.
yes, they do.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. And guess where I found them at though?
Where?
CVS. I was
Yes,
Oh,
they
looking.
wow.
carry them.
Yeah, I was looking in their freezer section, and I said, Mexican popsicles. Let me try it." And
Yeah,
I was
David loves those ice
pleasantly
creams.
surprised.
David loves those ice creams.
Yes, and real coconut in them.
Yes.
They are really good, really good.
And they're really healthy too to eat.
Hmm.
I
Hmm.
have to try it sometime.
Yeah. Yep, I was. I had went. I was gonna. I was gonna get some. I like the chocolate chip ice cream,
Uh-huh.
but when I seen those, I just changed my mind and said, "Let me try these."
Well, I know when I used to go to New York, now I go to Hartford instead of New York for this, so I miss I miss one of the places, particular in New York, I used to go, and that was Fordham Road. We used to go to set up the literature carts, but the Fordham Road, that's a predominantly Dominican area, and among other things, they have these carts, these vendor carts. They sell this Dominican equivalent of it's similar to Italian ice, but it's a Dominican version of it, and it's really good. And they have it in different flavors,
Yes.
and hi Rachel,
Hi,
Hi,
Rachel.
Rachel.
Hello.
Welcome.
you're
How are
Thank
sideways.
you. Yes, please. I'm doing well.
you? Good. Good. Well, tell us about your son,
Thank you very much. My son is called Perez Adom.
Perez
Adom.
Dome. Okay.
Yeah, he's a 7-year-old boy with autism,
Okay.
non-verbal.
Nonverbal. Okay.
Yeah, but very lovely boy to be with, and I
I
love him
can
so
imagine.
much. Yes.
That's
Well, that's
beautiful.
good.
Yep, and
Yeah.
Oh,
big ups to you again for being a foster parent. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Thank
Beautiful.
you.
Hmm. So we're just up here, just chatting. No, no particular topic, but
Okay.
if you want to ask anything or share anything, feel free. You are
Okay.
most welcome.
Thank you. I'm
You're
so
welcome.
glad. I'm so glad for this community.
Yeah. Have you been on Sundays?
Pardon?
Have you been on with us on Sundays?
Not
No.
really.
Well, join us on. We're usually on Sundays. So if you're ever online and you see us live, we do
Okay.
Let's Talk Autism. You are more than welcome anytime.
Okay. I'll be so
Anytime.
glad
Hmm.
to learn more because he's just a young boy. So I'm ready to learn to be able
How
to.
long have you had them?
Yeah, almost 2 years now.
2 years. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
please.
Yeah, I always say autism is the ongoing learning
Okay.
process.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah. But like I said, if you have any questions, you want to ask any of the parents, feel free. We're parents just like you, Mr. Charles. He's our very distinguished gentleman on the spectrum here. Tell her how old you are. Is it 78?
78.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I
He's
was
78
diagnosed
years old.
29 years ago at the age of 49.
Wow.
So
Wow.
yeah, feel free to ask anything.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so we were planning for speech therapy for him. So we have been booked for that so that they'll do the assessment on him. We did the
Assessment.
first assessment, but the results is not in. So what I do at home is he learn with my regular children.
Uh oh, she froze. Everybody
We are all
froze.
together. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
So he
froze.
learned with my regular children. Yes,
Uh-huh.
please.
Yeah, I didn't catch the last part because you froze up.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I said we did assessment, but the results is not in. So
Not it. Okay.
currently, yes, he goes to the regular school to play with the children and socialize with them. Then in the house too, we play together. He tried to do some sketches and try to imitate my children one after the other. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so currently that's what we have been doing little by little for him.
Okay. So tell me
Okay.
what type you have the assessments. You're able to get assessments there, but do they
Y-
have different types of therapy for him available?
Not Yeah, the therapy we've not started yet. They told me until the assessment results is out. So we went to another region to do that. So we are still waiting for the results, and it's not
Oh, okay.
in. Yes.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least y'all getting it rolling, getting the ball rolling, huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, homeschool peas. How are you? Well, that's good. You're getting the ball rolling. Yep. Just keep them loved. That's all they
Okay.
want.
Just keep
Good to
Yeah.
have
working
you
with
with
them
us,
and all that
Rachel.
too.
They are such
Mm,
a lovely children. And
yes.
I love
Yep.
him so much.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's
Good to have you with us.
yep. Yep,
But
definitely. Thank you for joining us. And again, like I said, join. Make sure you come stop by on Sundays. We have
On
our regulars
Sundays.
here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I have a 14-year-old son who's verbal to semi nonverbal.
Okay.
Same here.
Wow.
I have a 19-year-old now. He's verbal, semi. I guess you would call it. Um, but yeah, he just made 19. He's on more of the severe level 3 part of the spectrum, but he's a very, very active, but very loving individual. I love him to death.
And very energetic.
Very.
Yeah, and my grandson, we suspect, is on the spectrum, but he's never been evaluated. Oop, she just
We
disappeared.
lost her. Yeah, he hasn't. So, Mr. Charles, how does he feel about it? Does he think or wants to be evaluated?
Right now, no, he doesn't want to know. My daughter even urged him to get evaluated, but he doesn't want to know right now. So
Oh,
okay,
yeah, yeah. So, what made you guys, if I'm not being too personal, what made you guys suspect it?
well, it's all on. First of all, there was a delay in his speech development. That was
Okay.
the first thing, and my daughter got him speech therapy, and that got him talking. But there are other things about him, the routines and so on, that lead my daughter especially to strongly suspect that he's on the spectrum. I think she's probably right. She knows him better than I do.
Right. Okay. Mhm.
So I know I have a friend whose kids and grandkids are coming out this week, and one of them is, I think he's 4 or 6 years old, and he's on the autism spectrum.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, because it does run in families. My daughter and I also believe that my brother is, although he's never been evaluated, and my mom thought that he was too. But
What does he think about it?
but I don't know if anybody is. I've never asked him
Oh,
myself, and I don't know if anybody else has. But he hasn't chosen to try to find out either.
thanks for the love, you guys. And hello, good afternoon. Just here for an open discussion, no particular topics to see how you guys are doing. And yeah, I believe that from what you're saying that it does run in the family. I have a granddaughter, but her and DeAndre are complete opposites. She's more of the level 2 side.
Yeah,
She can have a conversation. She can do, a lot of things on her own, but she has a lot of sensory issues and she does need help with some things. Like, for instance, she has to have her headphones and she listens to a certain type of music. She walks, she paces the floor. She has to pace the floor. And if she's sitting down somewhere too long, she has to move. She has to rock. And what else does she do? And she does this little stem with her hands where she has to twirl things.
yeah. She might be even level. She might be a level one,
No, she's level 2.
level two. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
her
Yeah,
you
sensory.
David's a
know her
level
better
two
than I
too.
do.
Yeah, her sensory issues got her in. Puts her in level 2. The way she has to have the music. And then something she still has some I guess it would be like receptive speech um language she needs to develop. Because sometimes you can ask her something and she'll say, huh? Which is like, it's not funny, but it's funny. It's cute sometimes. But yeah, you would see. Now, if you were to meet her, you probably wouldn't even notice unless she started, you know, with her headphones and her finger um, twitching. When her and DeAndre are side by side, it's just two totally different people.
I I noticed that with a kid, he was with his mom at the grocery store, and he was like this
Uh-huh.
with his fingers and really agitated and really like what DeAndre does, rocking back and forth. I was like, I want to say something, but I don't want to say anything
Okay.
to the parent of the child. I didn't I wanted to keep my mouth shut. I didn't want to tell him I understood. I understand what you're going through, but I had to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
I think I told the story. Hi, Cat O Crew, hello, and nice JW. I do believe that as well. My cousins are on the profound side. They're adults, elopers in diapers. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's,
And my three sons are completely different, but all three walk back and forth. Okay. Yeah, my granddaughter, she'll burn a hole in the floor. She'll burn a hole in the floor. But Teresa, um, what you were saying, like you don't want to say anything. I remember I told this story a while ago. I was in CVS and we were waiting for a prescription. I think we were sitting down, or either she was sitting down, we were standing up. And DeAndre, you know, was doing his thing. And you know how you feel someone just looking at you?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So, you know, wait a minute. Alexa, turn off the alarm. Oh, sorry about that. Alarm was going off. So when I turned my head, Alexa, turn off the alarm. Okay. Wait a minute. I think I got to get closer to her. Hold on.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
one of those devices
Yeah.
too.
Alexa didn't hear her too well.
Yeah, you got to be close enough to say it.
Okay, I think she heard me. But
I have one of those
anyway,
devices too.
when I turned my head, she was just smiling at me, and I'm like, okay, that's weird. But she was an older lady, and um, I continued doing what I was doing with DeAndre, and then she said, I have a special one too, but my special one, I think she said her son was like 58 or 59, something like that.
Yeah.
And she said, my interaction with DeAndre just put a smile on her face. Um, um, I was like, oh, wow. And she, you know, was telling me her son's story and everything. But yeah, he was older and she's still taking care of him. And I think, well, this was years ago, maybe about 4 years ago. I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. But she was saying she was looking into trying to get more help, you know, with him, you know, those types of things because time was ticking for her and everything. But she said looking at me and DeAndre just reminded her of her and her son when they would go places when he was younger and stuff. I
And
said,
I
oh,
had David with me, and
uh-huh.
that's when she confronted me outside, and says I want to. She wanted to say something to me too
No.
because she saw David with his cell phone and his stuffed animal.
Oh, okay.
And she's
Yeah.
like,
I like
we
running into other
we
parents.
have some special kids, huh? It's like, yes, we do. I wanted to say something to you too, because I saw your son rocking back and forth and fidgeting with his fingers. But she's like, I wanted to say something to you too, but I didn't know how to come out to say it to you.
Hey, Jennifer.
And I ran
Hey,
into her too a couple
Jennifer,
times at the
thank you for
store.
tuning in.
I ran into her a
She's
couple times at the store.
bathing her wild child. Okay, what you say, Teresa?
We ran into each other a couple times at the grocery store.
Oh, okay. Yep. I like making those kind of connections. It's beautiful, you know. And then it helps to know, hey, yeah, definitely, I'm not alone in this world with this, you know.
And she's like told me, it's like, it is so hard to find people to interact, to talk about how we go through. And I told her, it's like, well, are you on Facebook? She's like, no, I'm not. It's like, okay, but do you go on YouTube? And it's like, yes, I do. It's like, go to on Sundays we meet at this time,
Hmm.
but it comes on for us here at 4 o'clock in California, and it's called Autism and Us.
Mm.
Come on there, and we meet
Oh,
on this time,
yeah.
and you'll
Well,
get help from everybody with different things that are parents going through different stuff. And I
yeah,
tell her the list of what we talk. We talk about everything,
yeah.
about our kids, the sensory issues, picky eating. It's like, oh, you talk about picky eating. It's like, yes, we do. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to come on there.
Yeah. Who are you
Sammy.
getting ready to jump out the window and get? Who are you gonna get, Sammy? Who?
And I
He's
just
in
ran into
attack
her.
mode.
And I just ran into her yesterday too.
Thanks for the love. Did you? Okay, beautiful.
Yes, but she's
Hey,
been.
AJ, thanks for the love.
Her son's been sick.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Who are you
And
gonna
all
jump out
that.
the window to and attack? That little tail, he be in the window. That tail be going, and he just go, whoop, 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 like
Yeah.
he gonna jump out and get somebody. Yeah. Say I am the attack dog. Can they see you? Let me see.
Sammy, Sammy, Sammy.
I remember seeing a thing in Mad Magazine once, dogs chasing a car, and a couple in the car they're just saying, well, why don't we slow down and let him catch up to the car and see what he does? And then the next frame showed the wife with a disgusted look on her face saying to the husband, all right, now that we know, let's go find a car wash.
Mr. Charles. I do not want any kisses right now. I don't want any kisses. Mm-mm. I want you to stop barking at people. Okay?
You ain't nothing but a hound dog barking all the time.
Everybody, and he sits in the window like a little cat, just across the upper edge of the sofa, and looks out the window just like a cat.
Well, the thing is, I found out that my daughter's dog, you can play Elvis's hound dog and you get no reaction. But then you play Patty Page singing Doggy in the Window and you get a reaction to that.
Hey, Lysindra. I hope I'm saying that right. How are you? He's doing good.
Hi, Lucinda.
I say healthy. He's doing good. He's at work. He is at work until I have to pick him up in about an hour and 45 minutes. I said it perfectly. Okay. Yep, I have to pick him up in about an hour and 45 minutes. Today is tie-dye day. So they are doing tie-dye shirts today. Yep. So before then, I'm gonna get me some coffee. Isaiah's at work. He was working too. Okay. How's he doing? Is he still doing his sports talk? 2 days a week. Okay. They have DeAndre 3 days, 3 days a week for the just for the summer. Just for the summer until I think they will work up until the second week of August. Second week of August. Yes, he loves his sports. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and how's the babies? Well, I know they're not babies. I know you had the son and the daughter, the little ones. How are they doing? How's everybody? How's the hubby? Yeah, the son. How's everybody doing? How are you doing? Um, yeah, so I'm gonna stay on for it's we've been on for 51 minutes, so about 8 more minutes, and then I'm gonna go fix me a cup of coffee and enjoy some time before I have to go pick up DeAndre. Okay, she says yes. Lyric is still doing gymnastics and just okay. Lyric and justice. Okay.
Maybe you'll have that kind of coffee that
Oh,
maybe you'll have the kind of coffee they call a late that Starbucks sells. People usually order in the
latte,
afternoon. Why they spell it with an extra T, I'm not sure, but I guess it must be mainly drunk in the afternoon. That's why they call it a late.
Mr. Charles, Mr. Charles. Yeah, but I'm gonna fix me a nice hot cup of coffee, and it's hot outside. I know, but I'm gonna sit here and relax. My middle son Jeremiah has had a baby. Oh well, congratulations!
All right.
Congratulations! Yes, yes. Oh, I love the babies. I love the babies. Oh, yeah. I have four grands, two girls and two boys, and they are just the boys are the babies, the girls are the oldest. Thanks, he is my little chunk bar. Oh, little chunk bar. That's cute. hmm So, what I'll probably do, you guys, is what's today, Monday? So Wednesday, I'll probably come back on for another check in and chat, see what you guys are up to, and how everybody is doing.
Yeah,
Uh,
I won't be joining group Wednesday because I'll be in Hartford on
okay,
Wednesday. But
we'll see you Sunday, hopefully.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Next Sunday I plan to be
it's
there. Yeah.
it's hot in North Carolina. Okay, it done calm down here. I'm getting a breeze through the window, but last week, oh my God, felt like 100 some degrees here. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I
It's
don't
supposed to
know
be in the
where we're
hundreds
at. We
here.
might be around, I want to say maybe around 78, 79 a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when Cindy and I were in Charlotte, we found the summer there lasts about 5 months.
Five
As
months.
opposed to 3 months and farther north places. There it's a 5 month long summer. From from beginning of May to the end of September. In fact, we moved to Charlotte early in April, and they told us that they expected to open the pool for that apartment complex in about a week. Then, so around mid-April. But then that April, it rained most of the time, rest of that month. So, but then May it warmed up.
Okay. Yeah, we don't get here. Thanks for the love. We don't, our summers are short. When we go in the fall, it starts to get cold, and then the winters are just ridiculous. And I cannot stand snow. And I live in Michigan, but
I think
I hate to see it coming.
I think snow is cool.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Charles.
I
It
love the
is.
fall and winter, but I hate summer.
Now, yeah, I can tolerate spring and fall. Okay. Not too hot, not too cold. Well, fall can go either way.
When
Fall can
people
go.
ask me if I could have any season be the whole year, I pick spring. People ask me if I could eliminate one season, I say winter.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I if I have to go out in the snow, I cry. That's one good thing about being retired is I don't have to go out there. Well, unless of course DeAndre has to go somewhere. But other than that, I can stay in. Oh my goodness. I and it seemed like winter gets here so quick. This summer is gonna go by so fast. So fast. How's the weather there, Teresa, in
It's
Cali?
supposed to be in the 100 today, and the rest of the week is supposed to be in the 90s.
Ooh, y'all got some hot weather. We
Here in Connecticut, it's 29 today. Expect to be 29 tomorrow. Wednesday is supposed to get up to 30, and Thursday was supposed to get 31.
so now that's Celsius.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. See
Okay.
now what you got to do is watch
86.
the weather in CKLW, and then you'll see what
Oh,
the
we have
temperature is in Celsius.
Mr. Charles. We have someone here on TikTok. Nice JW says it's 86 Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius right now in Toronto. With
Okay.
humidity, with humidity, it's about 37, 98 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's pretty hot. Well, no. Yeah. Well, 98 Celsius.
Yeah. Well,
98 switched around.
what's
98.
interesting about that is that 98.6, which they say is normal body temperature. The actual truth of the matter is that normal body temperature can fluctuate a little bit, but they picked that because that comes out exactly to 37 degrees Celsius.
Ah, I
So they
see.
picked a number. They had to pick a number as the normal temperature. They picked one that comes to an even degree Celsius.
Oh, you switched my bad. That's okay. Yeah, Mr. Charles over here, we're on Facebook over here. He always uses Celsius and confuses me because I have to, what is that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have my driving app set to give distances in meters and kilometers, and I track my weight in kilograms.
Uh, Now, when I was working, my job, I worked in audit, where we had to audit cars. We used millimeters and all of that stuff. So yeah, I had to have my tablet on hand. I had my little device to do my measurements, but I always had to check.
Yeah.
And never could I. By the time I left there, I did know, I could look at something and tell you if it was 10 millimeters or 20 millimeters, stuff like that. But trying to calculate stuff, I would have to have that notepad and everything to jot things down.
Well, one thing about metric is that one problem in the English system is that it only goes down to a certain point as far as the small measures. So the
Okay.
inch is the smallest measure in the English system, and the smallest measure of distance, and the smallest measure of weight is the
He's a math
ounce.
genius. He's
So,
a
that's why when you look at vitamins and medicines, they're always measured in
yeah.
milligrams and
Yeah.
micrograms and so on. It's always metric because in metric, you can go down way down in small measures. You know, so saying that a vitamin pill contains, let's say, 20 micrograms of some trace mineral that we need. That's a lot easier than say what fraction of an inch that would be. Some tiny little fraction of an inch.
Mm-hmm.
It'd
So
be a
every,
decimal point with several zeros following it.
yeah. Yeah. I carry the notebook faithfully for those measurements. Okay,
Or an ounce.
everybody. I'm gonna. I want to thank. Oh, thank you guys for the love, for the love, for the love. I appreciate you. Um, I'm gonna log off, and I will probably be back Wednesday for check in and chat. But I will definitely see you guys. Make sure you guys join us on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Let's Talk Autism. But our check-in and chat, just open discussion, learn, share, support one another, have a laugh or two. So I may be back on Wednesday, but I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. I'm going to go enjoy me another cup of coffee before I have to pick up Mr. Man from work. Any final thoughts, Teresa?
Just protect those babies.
Mr. Charles?
Everybody have a good rest of the week, and take care of yourselves and your kids.
All right, everybody. Make sure you over here on Facebook on your way out, please make sure you hit that love button. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Bye, homeschool piece. Thank you for
Bye.
dropping in. Bye, everybody. See you
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Hopefully see you guys Wednesday. Um, yeah. Bye. Have a good one, everybody.